Hello everybody, That Runner Matt here, and welcome to the Goring 10K race day vlog. Goring 10K, of course, being the first in the Oxfordshire Grand Prix series and also the county championships. So, bit of a big one today in terms of, getting the season off to a good start. Obviously, I've already done a couple of races, but it's in the Grand Prix season. We've got a decent team going today. We've got the prospective scoring team, I believe, would be Chris Colbeck, Jack Gavin and Max Cunningham, as well as myself. Just waiting for Max to rock up so we can get moving. It is already nearly 9:15 because a race doesn't start until 11 AM, which, normally I wouldn't be too bothered about, but it's actually getting a bit warm today. It's probably going to be close to 14, 15 degrees before we get going, so it's going to be a bit of a warmer one, but I'd rather it be 15 degrees than minus 15 degrees. So there is that. So yeah, not much else to say, and we'll see you on the warm-up after the drive there. Join me on the warm-up. Got Chris over there. Second half of the warm-up at least. Been a little bit rushed. We've probably left a bit later than we should have. And as you just said there, the queue for the toilets is a bit long. So we've done the warm-up, tried to look for somewhere, safe to go. Somewhere in nature, so just need to get back and get ready now. Done most of the drills, haven't even had time to record that. So just coming up to 22. So yeah, I haven't even got. Only thing I've got on is my race shorts because obviously they stay on. So yeah, need to go and get all my kit on, and then hopefully the toilet queues have eased down a bit before we get going, and then I can hopefully have a decent race. And so we've got a decent team out today, but as I said, it's a large race. There's probably well over 1,000 people here, so that's just the thing. With that many people, you have no idea who's going to show up from the other clubs. So certainly be interesting to see who shows up, not just right at the front, but sort of in that 37 to 38 minute time where we'll be looking for people, Max and Jack, and where they'll be. Just be sort of interesting to see who else, as I said, see who else shows up and who can sort of slot in there for the other teams and make it a tight run thing. I'm just coming up this way, not out of necessity, but I'm just reminding myself of how the finish goes. For those of you that watched the full race vlog the full race video and the race day vlog last year, knows that this last 400 was a bit treacherous, I guess is the word. I guess the marshals weren't really ready, and neither were the old women out for a Sunday drive that I nearly ran into. But just sort of, coming out in this direction, seeing what's going on, just checking everything is the same as it was last year, and back in to get changed, and then probably be straight into the race.
We're bringing the runners out. If all pedestrians to make sure that the runners are coming. Good luck, guys and girls.
Let's get it, boys.
Slim up. Okay, going in about a minute, okay? Just letting all the people at the back come out. So there'll be a horn next sound. Do a countdown from 10 to 1, then a horn. On the horn. Stay here. Enjoy. See some familiar faces. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Hey, someone's pointing at you.
Oh, what? I'll point at me then if no one else. Yeah,
I would love you to actually. Right, stay up,
good second place, fantastic Matthew, and you've got it all on film.
Come on.
I stopped with you for 3K again, so.
Why, James?
Okay, go on. Well run.
James Bolton from Woodstock.
Yes, Max!
Second Whitney runner, Max. Well done, Max. Looks a bit like Sam Fender, I thought.
Right. Right, on the cool down. Once again, we managed to find Jack. And yeah, tough one today. Hard work in that heat, just not really trained for it, in all honesty. You know, obviously I've been doing the mileage and the reps and all that, but just racing hard in that heat was yeah, I wouldn't say it was too much today, but it was too much to at least stick with the guy at the front. It was essentially the same story as last year. He kicked it about 4k, right where Matthew Marshall did, but except when we got to 7k and turned up that second climb, or the second big climb, I just couldn't close the gap, had nothing in the legs, which, you know, it's a shame, but at the end of the day it was only 13 seconds slower than last year, and turns out he ended on the day, so he can't enter the county champs. So despite finishing second, I have retained the county title, and we'll certainly see how we are doing for the team. Jack and Max also finished in the top 10. Chris Colbeck, our fourth scorer, a little bit further back, so it will certainly make for some interesting calculations that need doing, because we had Abingdon guys in, Headington guys in, even Ensham and Woodstock. A lot of them were in between Jack and Chris, so, you know, it'll make for some meaty calculations to be made, but hopefully we can win the county team title, and that will get us the Grand Prix title as well, and then we can push on to Banbury and go on from there.
The Oxfordshire Championships. Before I present the championship medals, this is the first, the Goring 10K is the first event in the 2025 Oxfordshire Grand Prix series, which is a series of races held over the year. And we've got some leftover business from last year's Grand Prix series, and some trophies to present from that. First of all, I'd like to present the trophy for the first individual man in the 2024 Grand Prix series, and that's Matt Locke. Well done, Matt. Thanks, Matt. I hope you've got a big bag to carry this. Moving on to the men's county championship winners. First senior man and men's county champion is Matt Locke. Well done, Matt. Well done, Matt. Well done, Matt. No, just... Second senior man was George Trotter from Highgate Harriers. Well done, George. Did you do the inter-counties, yes? And third senior man was Max Cunningham from Witney Roadrunners. And finally, the M70 section. First was Graham Lagood from Witney Roadrunners.
Go on, Matt.
You're doing a great job, Matt. And thank you very much. That concludes the County Championships presentation. I'll be working out the team results in the next few days, and we'll distribute those medals to the teams. Thank you all. Thank you.
Homestead after what was, as you can tell, a rather scenic drive back with Chris, talking all things county champs and the rest of the season coming up, and yes, I will get to that in just a moment. I will thank all the volunteers for giving up their time today. I'll do that first because otherwise I will forget, and to Elkie, who was the race director, and of course to Will for organising the county champs and, you know, getting all the medals ready and getting me my long-awaited Grand Prix trophy from last year. Unfortunately, the only trophy that I got today, because they only did a trophy for first place. They didn't have one for second and third overall, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm not too bothered. That would move me on to my second point. The guy that won, he's actually a 2:23 marathon runner, so even if I had sort of stuck with him, it probably would have been quite unlikely that I would have actually won. Even if he's not in full fitness, he probably would still be beating me. So, you know, that's just the way it goes. People rock up to races and win them. So, you know, these things happen. But then, well, yes, we will move on to the 3 Whitneys behind me and how we got on. So me and Steve have done a little bit of mental calculations, and we do believe that we have got the coveted 25 Grand Prix points and in turn the county team titles. I'm probably going to wait until Will has confirmed it before I release this, and here it is. Here's that's the scores there, and then over that side we'll put the county results and the team winners, which will hopefully be us. As I said, it is extremely close. It does sort of depend on like the people in between. Basically, the last Harwell Harriers finisher, as I've alluded to earlier on, it's a sort of a because I didn't sort of see between Max and Chris too many people coming in. Between Jack and Chris, I just didn't see that Harwell block. There was basically 4 of them, all in under 38 minutes 15. So basically they all came in and I didn't even clock it. So yeah, basically it's made it very, very close. You already know, I already know because they were here. But yes, we think we've won based on the calculations that me and Steve have done, but we will see. Happy me for now, but potentially sad me going into Banbury. But we will not lose Banbury. You are like I'm rubber stamping that now. We are not losing Banbury 15. I'm holding the club. I'm holding Whitney Roadrunners men's faster lot to that. We're not losing it. So yeah. On a slightly brighter note, I think we'll call it there. So if you did enjoy, please do like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And until the next one, trust the process. Bye.